Alright, so in this video I wanted to show my dividend portfolio. So I know I used to sell options. I'm still trying to sell options, but I'm looking for a strategy that's more consistent. Every time I find something that works, it works for a bit, and then all of a sudden one bad trade wipes out everything. So I decided to focus on my registered accounts in dividend stocks, and then my margin account will be for option selling only, but still haven't picked a specific strategy for option selling. I'm doing a bit of spreads in interactive brokers and still deciding what to do with Questrade's margin account. So let me log into my Questrade account just to show you my dividend, the dividend stocks that I've bought. So like always, if you want to open an account with Questrade, there's a referral link. So actually in my margin account, I actually bought a bit of, I guess you could say dividend stocks, but they're more like ETFs that represent a savings account. So they pay about a 5% yield. I bought 100 shares of HASA, High Interest Savings Account Fund, and PSA.TO, Purpose High Interest Savings Fund. Actually, we can see how much they pay. This one pays, doesn't show here, but you can see that every month it goes from 50 to 50.21, and then it resets to 50 again. So whether you decide to sell at 50.21 and take the 21 cents, but you'll be paying commissions, or keep it, if you hold on to it, then you get the dividend of 21 cents per month, which comes out to about 5% per year. Actually, we can calculate that. So 21 cents over $50, if you buy it for 50 times 12, so that's about 5% exactly. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So that's what I did in my margin account. I bought about 200 shares, so about $10,000 total, just to get 5% better than holding cash until I find something to do. In my TFSA, I bought some allied properties, so a REIT, average price of $19.56, so it's down about 8%. This one pays a yield of, currently it pays a yield of about 9.9%. Then I have some Bell, BCE, got 75 shares, average price 56, it's down 7%. I'm going to buy more of Bell. I think I had an order at $51, I think, or even less, and it didn't fill. But if it drops below 51, I'll buy some more, maybe 25 shares. This one has a good yield. Bell has a good yield right now. It has a yield of 7%. Next, I bought some preferred shares of Canadian Bank Corp. So this I don't expect any capital appreciation, but it pays a good yield. Just bought 100, not even 100 shares. I think I just spent 100 shares, so just $1,000 Canadian. And this one pays about 8% yield. Next, I've got Bank of Nova Scotia. I've got 37 shares, $64 average. I'm gonna buy some more once I'm down 10% of my last purchase price. Then I'm gonna buy some more. And this one pays about almost 7% yield, so pretty good. I've got some CIBC. I've got 60 shares, average price 54, down 4%. This one CIBC pays about 6.5%. Actually, if you look at the last year, I think it's at a 52-week low, so that's pretty good. And then if we look at COVID prices, I think COVID prices was lower. Yeah, I reached, actually, it's more than 3 years ago. Wow. So yeah, COVID price was about 36, so it's still not as low as March 2020, but it is at a 52-week low. The all-time high seems to be at around 82. So yeah, it seems like a good price, and the yield is pretty good right now. I bought some Emera, $50. I'm down 5%. I'm prepared to buy some more. Just waiting for at least a 10% drop from the last purchase price. I've got some Enbridge at 45. This one was actually showing some good profit. Didn't sell it, but I don't want to sell. I just want the dividends. So right now I'm focused on dividend stocks in my registered accounts, and then still looking at option selling strategies, but in the margin account and interactive brokers especially. So Enbridge right now almost 8% yield. Then I've got some Firm Capital Mortgage, 100 shares, down 3%. This one pays a yield of how much? Of 9%. Then I've got, well, this is an old trade here, Meta covered call that I'm just trying to roll. So I got, see, that's the issues I have with covered call, or that's the issue I have with covered call is you can get caught easily. I had a cost basis, I think, of about 136, but Meta dropped to 90. And then I tried to sell on a green day, but then there were several green days in a row, so my call got in the money, and I got stuck rolling. I was still rolling for debits, and I still couldn't catch up. The stock was moving faster than I can roll it, and so I'm stuck at 115 while the stock is at 300. So look how much capital appreciation I'm missing out on because I got stuck with the covered call. So that's the issue I have with covered calls. Next, I've got some Northwest Healthcare REIT, down a lot on this one, 26%. They slashed dividends, I think, by half, and that's probably why it dropped so much. I might buy some more at around $5. I've got 200 shares right now. I've got some Plaza Retail REIT, 300 shares. This one pays, how much does it pay? Plaza pays about 7% yield. Actually, Northwest is still going to be paying a yield of about 6%, so it's not bad either. I've got some Purpose High Interest Savings Fund, so more of that cash ETF, or that ETF that represents cash. I feel like I've skipped a few here. Yeah, I've skipped CMR.to. Is another ETF that pays 5% about yield. Actually, let's see how much it pays. This one pays about, right now, the next month will pay 19 cents. But as you can see, let's look at the last month. It paid about, 19 cents last month, yeah. And what else do I have? So CMR.to. I'll probably make a video on those cash ETFs. In utilities as well, 65 shares, $30, down 4%. What else do I have? I've got TELUS as well, down 8%. I've got 40 shares. TELUS right now pays about almost 7%. Not bad actually. So I'm trying to pick up at least 7% yields. Then I've got TC Energy Corp, TRP.to. I've got 40 shares, down 8%. So a lot of stocks I'm ready to buy more of if it drops a bit more. And in my TFSA, finally, I've got ZWK, so the BMO covered call, U.S. banks. It's not bad. I like the covered call idea, but I just can't seem to manage it because I always get caught. So if an ETF has a way of managing it, and the reason I bought this one is because it still moves well with this general bank stock. So it's still, if I look at the past 3 years or even 5 years, when it dropped in COVID, it still recovered almost more past pre-COVID as well, and now it just came back down. So it looked like a good price to get in, and with a yield of 12% right now. And I could buy more if it drops a bit more. If it drops like another 10%, then I'll buy some more. So as you can notice, all the dividend positions in my TFSA are all Canadian stocks, so I don't get that U.S. withholding tax on U.S. stocks. And I'll keep my U.S. dividend stocks in my RSP account. So in my RSP account, probably my favorite position is Boston Properties. This one was all the way up, reached $70. So I was up almost $1,000 on this one profit. I didn't sell it because I wanted to keep the REIT. And now it's back down to 59. If it drops below 51, I'm buying some more for sure. But it's just annoying to see it. It was showing a very good profit and I didn't sell it. Another one that was showing good profit and didn't sell was Vornado Realty Trust, VNO. This one, as you can see, it's showing a $1,700 profit, and it's showing a 66% profit. So good timing in the purchase. And I think it was all the way to $26, and it didn't sell it. It was showing a very good profit, and it didn't sell it. And it's not even paying a dividend right now. I think dividend is suspended. It's not even paying a dividend, and it's showing good profit. I'm just holding on to it because eventually it'll start paying a dividend. But I did think of selling the shares many times because it's really showing a good profit. But I sort of want to stay in it for the dividends. It's not even paying a dividend. Let's see how much it used to pay. Yeah, right now, it used to pay 37 cents. But as you can see, the yield is 0% because it's suspended. But if it starts paying 37 cents again, it's going to be a very good yield. I did sell a covered call on it. Actually, let's look at the executed. I did sell a covered call. Where is it? Can I see it? VNO. Yeah, so I sold a covered call at 25. because I know I'm not gonna lose it at 25. It seemed a bit high for me, 25. So I sold and if I sell it at 25, I won't feel bad. If I lose it at 25, I won't feel bad. So I sold a covered call at 25 for $1.55, but I definitely bought it a bit too early. I bought it at 95 cents. So I made like $50 profit there. While there's no dividends, might as well get something from the calls. But I think right now that 95 cents is worth much, much less. Yeah, 30 cents was the previous close. So definitely close it too early, whatever. And next I've got some Calmaine Foods. What is it paying? It's paying a good dividend, I think. It's paying a dividend of 6% right now. Not bad. I've got some JP Morgan Equity Premium Income Fund ETF. So I bought it at 50. It was up. It was trading at 55. Didn't sell it. Right now it's back down. If it drops a bit more, I'll buy some more for sure. It's got a yield of almost 10%, so pretty good. I've got some Kilroy Realty, 29. This one was showing a profit as well. It was trading at 35, 36 at some point, and now it's back down to 31. So really missed out on the profit there. Actually, let's see last month it was trading at 37.91. So yeah, that's a shame. Could have taken the profit. Next, I've got some Triple M, keeps falling, buying some more. It has a yield of almost 7%, I think. It's got a yield of 6.4% right now. I've got, what else do I have? I've got MPW, Medical Properties. This one keeps dropping. I've got 600 shares. I'm down 21%. So it seems like the healthcare REITs are down a lot. Northwest and MPW, they're both down more than 20% from my initial purchase, so that's not good, but it still pays a good dividend, 15 cents, 11% yield right now on the current $5 price. If it drops below 5, I'm gonna buy some more. I've got Realty Income. I bought a 54. I'll buy some more if it drops, and if it reaches if I'm down 10% on the position, I'll buy some more. Got some VFC Corp down 3%. Let's see what VFC is paying right now. VFC is paying about 7% yield per year. What else do I have? I've got Verizon here. Not bad, down 4%. I'll buy some more if it's down 10%. It's got a yield of 8%. So as you can see, I've got several telecoms. I've got Verizon, I've got Bell, I've got TELUS. I've got WP Carey. This one is down as well, but right now it's giving a yield of almost 8%. I'll buy some more at $51. If it reaches $51, $52, I'm going to buy some more for sure. So yeah, so these are my dividend positions. So here's what it looks like on a spreadsheet. Total average monthly dividend will be about, if I sum this up here, will be about $413 of dividends. So this is completely passive, and as long as the dividends don't get slashed or disappear, this is completely passive, so that's what's good. And I think I've got invested here, total cost in Canadian, I've got 78,000 invested in Canadian, and I'm making about what's the average? 413 divided by 78,000. So it's about well, that's per month, so sorry, I should multiply that by 12. So it's about an average yield of 6% per year. But remember, I've got many 5% yields here in cash. I've got CMR 200 shares. This is 5%. I've got HISA 100 shares, and I've got PSA 200 shares. So I've got easily 10,000 here, 5,000, and another 10,000. So I've got easily 25,000 at 5%. So obviously it's going to bring down the yield. But without including these ones, I should be at around 7% yield average for the whole dividend portfolio. So not bad. So just want to share this with you. This is what I'm doing in my register accounts. If you have any questions, in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.